Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to stream. It is lovely to have you here, Josh, as well as any lurkers. And yeah, we're gonna be having a crazy old time with Metal Gear Chaos today. I told you I didn't think I'd come back to it, and I still think the game has a lot of problems. But I'm not having no fun. I'm not having all the fun, but I'm also not having no fun. And I suppose that's okay. I wonder how far down this list I am. I have 192,000. Huh. I'm quite far down the list, chat. And the top score is 170 million.
Welcome.
So I do think I'm not going to do it now, but maybe between streams at some point. I do think missions are worth redoing. And like even this, I didn't see any hostages in. Hang on. That is not where the White House is. Cahill, correct me. Washington, D.C. is where the White House is. I know that much is true because I visited. And Washington, D.C. isn't there. Right? I'm not crazy, right? Maybe it is there. Okay. I thought it was way further north than that. I thought it was way closer to the border. Okay, then I take it back. But yeah, replaying missions is worth it, and I think I'm gonna replay the first mission, probably just like familiarize myself.
Circles the White House and is now closing in. Fortunately, though, because the enemy force is at a stage where it is still requesting reinforcements, it seems possible to get away now. While eliminating the enemies in your way, please reach the underground base promptly and board Air Force One. This mission goes by the call name In the Nick of Time, the Great Escape from the White House.
Genuinely, I can never tell how much of this game is serious and how much is parody.
Godspeed, Mr. President.
The drum roll? The drum roll really makes it feel like parody.
Get out my special ops suit, Jody.
Man, maybe they robbed us.
Party is about to start.
Ew, I don't like his
Party is a
fingies.
first for me. Mr. President?
Yeah.
Okay, let's party!
No problem, babes.
Welcome to the White House.
The people outside look really scary, Mr. President. Mr. President, escape via the Eagle
A
Sky
pig!
in the underground
So
base.
cute.
Now I'll open the entryway to the underground base. Please give your guests some FaceTime with the Commander-in-Chief.
I hate the weapon selection, actually. It's funny, but it's bad. Am I even hitting this?
POWs you rescued.
Oh, it controls awfully, Cahill. Don't worry about it.
You waiting, Mr. President.
But I do think that's part of the charm, I'm gonna be honest. Bye, bitch.
The enemy are just lowly foot soldiers. Even if they aim at you and fire, they're no match for your special heavy mobile armor.
It is dumb fun. I'll give it that. Oh, chat, to the surprise of nobody, I have decided on if I ever make a 3D game, I have decided what it's going to be, which is going to be a spiritual successor to Rad. I'm just looking for the hostages. For me, it's simply... I feel like Rad has so much potential. I'm assuming these are just infinite. Which is great for getting lots of points on this level.
Mr. President, hurry up and head for the underground base. This situation looks pretty suspicious. You're supposed to enter from the roof section.
Okay, I want to find the other hostages. I wish there was, like, a tracker of any kind. The reason I want to get the hostages, by the way, is that getting more energy tanks does actually matter, because that gives you upgraded armor. Okay, so if I go beyond the yellow, that's bad. Yeah, the others might just be underground. I have missed you, Stitch. I'm so glad you're here.
Mr. President, the Eagle Star is beyond here. Get going before the enemy chases after you. Proceed ahead while destroying anything that stands in your way. Switching over your weapons depending on the situation is the main key to fighting. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you like.
Man, I should have realized that they're not going to give this to you with no reason. Yo, this is even where you unlock one of the weapons? And I skipped it because I was just going too fast, because I'm too good at the game. But yeah, you'll notice I did say when I start making 3D games, which may be a long time because I am still struggling to make a 2D game.
They call me Mr.
G-Reg?
Pig! Ah!
Hoi, Greg. Ooh, were you shiny hunting or just playing the game? Either way, welcome and thank you for the raid.
The aircraft hangar is behind the barrier. I'll open the barrier now. Please
Hell
wait
yeah.
a moment.
I hope the shiny hunting went well. Heck, did you get shiny anything else?
Oh, something quite dangerous awaits. But with missiles of that caliber, if you aim and fire, you should be able to easily shoot them down.
Aw, heck.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. The barrier has been opened.
Oh, Saps. Saps, did you know that Greg's cool?
Air Force One's launch preparations will be complete soon. Well, looky here. More guests! Well, I guess they won't be voting for you next term.
Mr. President, the enemy is taking aim at Air Force One. Please be careful.
I really want to... I want to figure out what they're saying. Because their gibberish sounds are actually really good. Labor, Greg, you know the thing almost everybody is underpaid for? Yeah.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. How's that for a ticketless check-in? Mr. President. Welcome to...
Okay, I've seen that cutscene. Man, I still missed an energy pod? No, Stitch, for some reason there's a different color. Oh, saving enough musicians unlocks new tracks. I'm not going to replay levels on stream. Chat. Quick. Should I do Phoenix or the Grand Canyon? First answer I see I'm doing. Canyon.
Operating out of a massive helicopter base constructed in the Grand Canyon, enemy Army helicopter units continue to oppress the American West. The target area terrain is sure to be confusingly fierce, because the enemy army has taken over guerrilla bases from the Arizona insurrection days. Please watch your steps so you don't fall into the 1-mile-deep ravine. Use artillery with long-range firing effectively and destroy all the target areas. This mission goes by the call name Operation Arizona, Blood and Gunpowder Smoke.
I think they wanted these to sound cool, but they really don't.
Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Oh, that's a grenade launcher. Neat. Oh, what? What's the difference? Way longer charge time. Way higher charge capacity. Costs more. I think I'm going to stick with what I've got. Let's just start and we'll see from here.
The enemy is building a military base in the Grand Canyon. Doesn't this remind you of the Arizona insurrection days?
No, I don't remember anything. Except the smell of blood and gun smoke.
That's a problem, actually. I think he might have had a stroke at some point.
All right, let's rock and roll.
Curse you, Baal! I hereby vow you will rue this day. Solid of scale you might be, foul dragon, but I will riddle with holes your rotten hide with a hail of harpoons, with every last drop of my being. Yeah!
Thank you, Clover. Stitch, Elden Ring, one day maybe. Sekiro, almost certainly never, because I'm very bad at parrying, as a general rule.
But stop with the don't look down jokes, please.
Ah. Ow. I mean, it would still be a parry-based game, Stitch, and I still would therefore probably not enjoy it very much.
If the target area is using a guerrilla base to build their installation, it wouldn't be out of the question for it to be located in a place unseen to the naked eye.
Nice. I don't know what that means, Sabs. How do I even get up there?
Mr. President, there are 3 target areas remaining. Watch your feet, too.
Go. Now can I hit that from here? Genuinely not sure the range is working there. What about with this? Yeah!
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were held in the
I don't know
mountains
how
to maintain military helicopters.
To get there. Which is unfortunate, because they did drop some cool shit, but I'm not about to try and kill myself to get there. Not that one. That one. God, not having the time limit like the Alcatraz mission is such a boon.
That's where they put it. Maybe you walked right past it.
What? No, if I drop down, I'm gonna land up there. Oh, I see what you mean. Drop down from above there. That's a possibility. Yeah, that's how you do it. Sap's smart. Oh, there are even more of these dudes. Now how to get out of here remains an open question. See, that's where I started, but I can't get there from here. I have a bad feeling about... Well, how did that spawn there? I prefer it if you didn't stitch, but... Hello? You know, I don't think that was...
They call
that was
me
intended.
Mr. Pig! Ah!
Thank you for the raid, Chair. Stitch, if you need my eyebrows for your potion, then... I guess? Oh, then I can
Hey.
get across there. There we go. Hey, Chair. Is there a Lilo and Stitch anime? Because then I might know what anime character you are. Man, I never thought of using my boost to cross gaps. That's a really cool mechanic. I'll give you that one, game. You did good. Also, this level not having a time limit makes it so much easier than the Alcatraz one. And yes, there is a green speck in the middle of my screen. It's a visual glitch that I can do nothing about. Hell yeah. Then Stitch, I'm gonna say you're Stitch. Controversial take, I know. Anyway, Chair, how were you enjoying your Final Fantasy 14? I forget how to number something.
It's a tiny target area, huh? Almost like a bird's nest. Too bad you don't have any bird seed. I guess you'll have to give them some delicious firepower instead.
Why is my pistol not shooting? Fucking... I'm gonna restart this. My pistol just wasn't shooting. Now that I know how to do this, I can.
Mr. President, the view certainly is grand, but stop with the don't look down joke, please.
I didn't say anything, Jody. Now where was the path down here?
If the target area is using a guerrilla base to build their installation, it wouldn't be out of the question for it to be located in a place unseen to the naked eye.
Oh, that's why she said that here. I did wonder.
This kind of blind spot isn't normally discovered. Now that's what I call insight, sir. President, there are 3 target areas remaining. Watch your feet, too.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were held in the mountains to maintain military helicopters.
Eh. I do think this game is kind of growing on me. I think having the Alcatraz mission so early is a terrible, terrible decision because it is one of the hardest missions. Unlike all of the others, because it's got a time limit, you're almost definitely going to fail it the first time you do it. And that just leads to a lot of unnecessary frustration. But I think when you can take some time to charge up your railgun, it ends up being quite a fun game. Oh, no, thank you. Man, some of the controls are real. Finicky, I think is the right word to use there. As much as it makes me sound like an 80-year-old woman. You know, the actual thing to do here is to get my railgun ready and take these out before I even get there. Oh, absolutely, Sabs. I do agree that a vast majority of this game's issues can be pretty easily explained as it came out in like 2006. Oh, I am not reaching. That is the one I wanted.
he was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
Mr. President, there's only one target area remaining. A little longer and this ravine will be back in its original state.
It won't. How do I get across there and then, more importantly, get back safely? Like, the getting across seems fairly straightforward. Okay, do I need to, is the other question. No. I don't get all the things, but I rescue the people, and that's the important part. Yeah, I probably can use the damn ladders. Who did I not rescue? Is there shit? Is there stuff below me here? Because I can hear... Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's definitely something below that area. Okay, chat, I'm gonna take the risk. Yeah, there's a whole area down there. Who? How dare you? Ah, don't! Chat, genuine question. Because I haven't watched in a long time, so I suspect the answer is no, but I also haven't watched it in a long time.
Please be careful.
Do you think it would be possible to do an in any way accurate and fun Evangelion game? As I said, I do suspect the answer is no. You think it would be possible? Okay, Sabs, perhaps I should ask, do you think it's realistic?
Mr. President, a fresh supply of troops is coming.
So you're Metal Wolf, eh? Then you can die for Sir Richard.
Sir Richard?
Richard? What? Has he been knighted?
At least they acknowledged it
Going
too.
up against jokers like this is so tiring. I'll have to ask you to leave this stage before you get hurt.
Jeez, that's some nice damage.
There's more where that came from. I'll lay my life down for Sir Richard.
No. He's just a dude. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Not enough to actually deal, like, damage, though, because my shields are very, very tough.
Sir Richard! I'm sorry!
I wonder what anyone sees in the vice president.
I don't know, he must be real handsome.
Move ahead.
Nah, Sabs, I like your opinion. More so because you acknowledge that it's entirely unhinged. Good adventurers go left. Okay. Perhaps a better question, Sabs. How do you think a good and fun Ava game would look and play? Not just Sabs, anybody. God, I love that woman just standing there, not particularly bothered. Just hand on hip. Took you long enough. I'll vote for you, but I won't be happy about it. What robot games have you played, Saps? Have you played Rad? Ooh, let's hear how it shouldn't be made. That is just as interesting a discussion. Let me tell you. Ah. Hello, Baba. Ah, shitty titties. I'm gonna have to replay the whole level.
Mr. President! Mr. President!
I think the biggest issue with this game is overly long levels with no checkpoints.
Mr. President, the view certainly is grand, but stop with the don't look down joke, please.
Yeah, Japan really did have that market locked down for a long while.
If the target area is using a guerrilla base to build their installation, it wouldn't be out of the question for it to be located in a place unseen to the naked eye. This kind of blind spot isn't normally discovered. Now that's what I call insight, sir. President, there are 3 target areas remaining. Watch your feet, too.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were held in the mountains to maintain military helicopters.
There we go. Not the cleanest, but it did the job. Oh, that was a very good bonk. Okay. Yeah, genuinely, this game has a massive issue with pacing simply because levels are long and there are no in-level checkpoints. You add in-level checkpoints and this game immediately becomes much better. Nope, not that one. Weapon switching is a bit awkward, but I don't actually think that is the biggest negative, because I kind of feel like it's meant to be.
It's a tiny target area, huh? Almost like a bird's nest. Too bad we don't have any bird seed. I guess we'll have to give them some delicious firepower instead.
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
Okay. No, Stitch, you're awkward and positive.
Mr. President, there's only one target area remaining. A little longer and this ravine will be back in its original
Man,
state.
I hope I didn't kill those hostages by mistake. I feel like I did. I'm not going to restart over it, but I am going to be mad over it. Oh. Ah, so jump and then dash gives you a big boost. I think that's what I should have done before. What?
Mr. President! Mr. President!
It went sideways instead of forward and then didn't keep going? Ooh, consistent controls would also be...
Mr. President, the view certainly is
It's
grand.
fine, it's fine. I've barely done one level and I'm an hour into stream. I haven't done one level, actually. I say barely, but I haven't finished a level. I replayed level 1, so you could argue, yeah, I've done that, but... But not what we're here for. But it's fine.
If the target area is using a guerrilla base to build their installation, it wouldn't be out of the question for it to be located in a place unseen to the naked eye. This kind of blind spot isn't normally discovered. Now that's what I call insight, sir. President, there are 3 target areas remaining. Watch your feet, too.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were held in the mountains to maintain military helicopters.
There we go. Man, I'm getting really good at the first, like, 3 minutes of this level. As I said, for anybody concerned I'm forcing myself, I'm not having fun. There are just a lot of little frustrations that add up. Whoopsie. See, that's what I expected to happen before, and it just didn't.
It's a tiny target area, huh? Almost like a bird's nest? Too bad you don't have any bird seed. I guess you'll have to give them some delicious firepower instead.
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
Mr. President, there's only one target area remaining. A little longer and this ravine will be back in its original state.
See, now I'm scared of jump dashing. Okay, I'm not going to jump dash unless I have to. God, unsurprisingly, twin assault rifles just completely wreck everything.
The enemy is increasing with support troops from connecting areas. Please be careful.
Babe, you don't need to worry about me. I'm the president. Who is shooting at me? Him. What? Wait! It's that bridge. Is it? No, how do I... How do I get across? I'm genuinely confused.
Assemble this sequencer.
Unless it's like another bridge? But I don't see another bridge. That's interesting, because that's where I fought the boss. Chat, I think I'm losing my positive feelings about this game. Unless I'm just meant to dash across, which seems possible, but ugh, not nice. Yeah, that's absolutely what I meant to do. Wow. Let me tell you, that was unpleasant.
Or where that came from. I'll lay my life down for Sir Richard. Take that.
He's a sticky one, like chewing gum stuck on your shoe.
Okay, there we go. I don't like that, chat. %, do not like that. This is all... Oh, it'll be up there. Man, this room is not going to be for nothing. I'm gonna bring the bridge down entirely by mistake. If I'm not careful.
I want me some glory hole.
Hi, Nikki. I hope you get the glory hole you deserve someday. Yeah, but I'm not using live ammunition. I'm using a railgun. Oh my lord, their defense strength is high against the frame rate.
Down to the Colorado River.
Is this a door I can break down or not? It's hard to tell. What? Where? Oh, BS. I don't even know how to get up there, and they put a thing up there and kill hostages. Fuck this game. Like, I'm not gonna beat myself up over that. I'm not 100%ing this. Oh, I can literally just jump high enough.
They'll get stuck in the Hoover Dam.
That's also bad, though. I feel like the Hoover Dam is important for some things.
The enemy has been annihilated. Finally, peace will be brought to Arizona. War really doesn't suit these lovely surroundings.
They call me Mr. Pig!
Sure, whatever. Nice work, Mr. President.
He called her lovely. Hi, Corehawk. Thank you for the raid. You did it? Yo, did you finish Terranigma? Oh, hell yeah. It's such a good game. Oh, you got to raid me. How far did you get? There's so much good stuff in that game. Hell yeah, well, I appreciate the raid. Spain. I forget, is that like the castle area? I think so, because that is one of my favorite parts of the game. But yes, it does involve non-zero amounts of pain. The victory in the Grand Canyon proved to be significant. Without the enemy helicopter squadron to pin them down, the resistance fighters were able to continue their march. Peace had returned to Arizona, where folks came up with the saying, where there's a Wilson, there's a way. Hell yeah, Big Castle is one of my favorite areas. Be prepared. Really, really tough boss fight, but satisfying. The man they had mocked as a rebel army major had elevated himself to presidential standing again, and people were starting to believe this man had a chance.
Jody, what's the situation on the ground across America?
In the West, areas where the Army is pulling out are on the rise. But across the nation, the situation isn't so good.
Don't worry. I'll free the whole land soon enough.
Yeah, honestly, my biggest problem with Terra Enigma is that sometimes you just need to be at a certain level, and if you're not, good luck, babe.
Any email from the Resistance?
Yes, there is. The man's voice is as cool as ever. Please have a listen.
Metal Wolf, thank you. Our membership is steadily on the rise. More reliable, trustworthy sympathizers have joined our fight to revolt. The day will come soon. When we're ready to rise up, I'll be sure and let you know.
The Resistance leader sure is standing tough, isn't he?
Tough as nails. Now I'll head out to liberate the West.
Turns out Jody is the Resistance leader and also the vice president. She's just coordinated this whole thing because she's got a hard-on for seeing him in the robot suit. Anyway, we've done one level today. This game is long. Like, the levels are long. Yeah, thank you, Sabs. That's a good idea. Oh, good news, chat. Or news, at least. Tomorrow I'm going to the clinic, hopefully, to get a prescription for testosterone. We'll see how it goes, but, I mean, I've got my blood test, so hopefully it'll go well.
The enemy force is apparently carrying out covert military campaigns based in a ghost town in the Phoenix suburbs.
Why would they... whatever. Whatever.
The radar jamming facility for their secret defense is set up in the town. Metal Wolf's radar could be jammed.
Radar could be jammed by the radar jamming facility? I could never have guessed.
Please destroy all target areas in the above-ground buildings to knock out the radar jamming and avoid surprise attacks from the enemy. This mission goes by the call name My Darling Clementine Operation.
Well, we don't know yet, Sabs.
Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
I'm worried that the clinic's gonna say, no, we can't accept those results. We're gonna need another blood test or whatever. Like, I hope that doesn't happen, but... Okay. Nope, that's still here. This is just a more powerful version. Firepower is listed as the same, but the energy cost is higher. The charge capacity is higher, the charge time is higher, so it must be more powerful. Yeah, we'll see. Let's try one of the music tracks we've found.
This place is pretty run down. Like a town in an old western. A radar jamming station is located here.
Oh no, this music
The
absolutely
number of
doesn't
target
fit. I
areas
love
and
it.
Enemies seem limited. Let's mop this area up ASAP.
Jody, sorry, but these guys might slow me down.
Huh?
Oh, bad metal wolves?
Major, Michael Wilson. You've tarnished the good name of the U.S. military and your reputation as a hero.
And now you'll die for it.
Whatever.
Why can't I stealth?
This is like starring in John Ford's My Darling Clementine. Wanna find out who gets to play Wyatt Earp?
Posing as a hero in an old western is fun, but since you're surrounded now, how about heading for high ground? Taking on all three at once could be bone-breaking. The enemy with stealth capabilities cannot...
How stupid!
Randy? Damn it. It ain't over till it's over. I never thought you'd take on your former units. Have you lost your compassion
Dude!
and dignity?
You're shooting at me! What are you talking about?
So now I'm the one who's gonna kill you. Major, Shock!
One special mobile armor enemy is left.
You trade your pride to save your own neck? I never figured you for that. You really are that good.
All enemy special mobile armor units have been put 6 feet under, Town Marshal. How's it feel to be an Old West hero?
Not too good. I'm not the hero type. I'm just doing my job as president.
This is not your job, actually. Wait, that was... Huh. I thought I would still have to go around the town doing town things. I might try that level again. President Wilson had taken the West by storm. With no legs left to stand on, Hawk's coup d'etat forces had no choice but to go on the retreat. The resistance was gaining steam, and all at once cities across America began to rise up and fight back. Thanks to Michael Wilson's huffing and puffing, the winds of freedom were blowing again and stronger than ever. You know, famously, the huffing and puffing is powerless at the end, so maybe not the greatest metaphor. However, Richard Hawke had a black heart and unwavering ambition. Soon the course of history would do yet another about-face.
Jody, what's the situation across America?
The coup d'etat forces have retreated from the western states.
Yes,
This should kick the resistance movement into high gear.
I can't wait.
You got a voicemail from the resistance, Mr. President.
Anyway, can we all agree that the twist, to the extent it's a twist, is that the resistance is actually bad?
Metal Wolf, thanks to your efforts, the stage is set for a united revolt in the West.
Stitch, I want to be part of your as well.
I'm considering moving ahead. However, before this takes place, I'd like to meet you in person to talk. I'll contact you with the details later.
Mr. President, what do you think?
I've been wanting to meet him too.
So let's get you two together.
Sure. But before that, we'll head east. Until we take back all of America, there's no rest for the wicked.
You said it, Mr. President.
Well, Jody, at long last, we head east. We'll reach the East Coast in a flash.
The entire middle of America gets ignored, but that's fine. I think they're used to it by now.
Metal Wolf, planning on wiping out New York this time? You enemy of the people, I, Richard Hawke, won't let you get away with it. I, Richard Hawke, will uphold American justice without fail.
Yeah!
Dude!
Suck on my missile punch!
I don't remember doing that ever. Just immediately into a boss fight?
Get up!
I won't lose. And the reason is Richard Hawke am the last great American hero.
Is this just the plot of the first Iron Man movie? Correct, Zabs.
Victorious in the end.
Dude,
Long live the USA!
that's billions of dollars of property damage. Oh, give me a second, I'm getting a call. Probably a scam, but I have to check.
Dear fellow Americans, good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where freedom in the United States wasn't built in a day. Good news, finally. Finally, the evil has been crushed.
I was right, it was a scam.
This evening, Metal Wolf, who suddenly showed up in New York, was thoroughly beaten to a pulp by Richard Hawke, piloting a special heavy mobile armor unit. He annihilated the evil. Occurring at the same time from a confidential covert operation. We have also learned that underground terrorists and Metal Wolf sympathizers in hiding were captured in succession all around the country. Although martial law will continue until we are sure that your safety can be completely secured, for today and today only, let's celebrate this victory. This has been an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, your Freedom Point Man.
Metal Wolf crushed?
Yeah, I got shot with the laser.
And those phony visuals. What's with that? The special effects don't even beat a Hollywood B movie.
Richard's up to his old tricks again.
Mr. President, according to the Special Intelligence Group, news from the anti-coup d'etat forces has ceased. Actually, we've lost contact with the resistance leader too.
We have?
It appears all the resistance activities have gone south.
To Mexico?
Jody, those that died are imposters.
What?
I am still here.
So you're suggesting everybody who didn't survive was a, I don't like you, man.
So?
Believe in your own justice.
Also, terrible philosophy.
I won't lose to that false prophet. And the reason is because I'm the President of the United States of America.
Mr. President!
There's no time for self-pity. Jody, get me up to speed on the situation in the East.
So, I can't tell from that. Did they really fight and Metal Wolf really lost? Or was the whole thing just special effects? Like, it super wasn't clear. Hawk's military government was waging war against more than just the resistance. The American people too came under fire. Hawk called it the Citizen Re-Education Program, but what it really entailed was the surrender of all private property to a government-controlled rationing system. US citizens were trafficked overseas or used as lab rats in weapons testing. The weak and unworthy were trampled down. Soon all of America and its freedoms were paved over by the thick oppressive asphalt of tyranny. It was Hawk's eugenic wet dream and an unprecedented constitutional crisis, but also the next chapter of President Wilson's saga as he continued to rise up against his former running mates' injustices. Anyway, back to Phoenix.
The enemy forces good luck and
I want to try to actually get any of the stuff here. Weirdly, I'm not super into this weapon. It just takes too long to load up. I think I'll need to get more powerful railguns before it's worth. Enlargeable drifting bombs. If you say so.
the enemy. Good luck. And this place is... Posing as a hero in an old western is fine, but since you're surrounded now, how about heading for high ground? Taking on all three could be bone-breaking. The enemy with stealth capabilities cannot be picked up due to radar trouble. How about we make a fresh start by destroying the enemy's radar jamming facility? That's a radar jamming installation. The best medicine for that kind of headache is pumping it full of a heavy dose of lead. Now the stealth function of the enemy's heavy special mobile armor comes out. Now that's refreshing. Kind of like sunrise on an early summer morning.
What? How did that not destroy it?
Were among the
That's
POWs
better.
you rescued. They were probably used to develop new type mobile unit armor. Defense strength is high against live ammunition.
Somewhere.
Yeah. Away.
Retreating from the battlefield, Major?
I mean, not permanently. Ow.
You were never this weak during the Arizona insurrection. Fight! Back in the day, you would have never turned your back on the enemy.
The Major's been sighted.
Roger, watch your back. Don't forget that he's a war hero.
Jeez!
Fuselage damage rate is over 70%. Wyatt Earp would never have let it go this far. Oh, it's embarrassing just to call you Wyatt Earp.
Major!
Shock! Ah, how'd you let him get you?
Mr. President, 2 more enemy missile cowboys still remain.
How stupid!
I never thought you'd take on your former units. Have you lost your compassion and dignity?
One special mobile armor enemy is left.
You trade your pride to save your own neck? I never figured you for that.
Settle this. Sequencer.
I'm just looking for the hostages at this point. Where? Oh, jeez. I'm actually shocked that I managed to save them. Man, this is not the sexiest way to do this level.
Mobile armor are all that remains.
Sample this. See what's
POWs you rescued. He was...
Sample this. Sequencer. Sample this.
I wish I could see where the hostages were on the map.
Sequencer.
Okay. I don't have everybody, but... Or probably I don't have everybody.
Special Mobile Armor Unit.
Okay. I only got 2 of them, and I only got 12 of the hostages, but it's a hell of a lot better. Oh my god, Winter. How did you know about the salt bath I'd been preparing? Chat, shall we destroy the Super Assault Helicopter, which is such a cool name?
The enemy army has dried up the nation's resources and put the people on a rationing system to construct a spaceplane launch and landing base in Houston.
Okay, spaceplane, I guess.
React swiftly as paratrooper reinforcements are predicted to be dropped in from Super Assault heavy attack helicopters that defend the skies and the base. The objective is total destruction of all target areas and the Super Assault Heavy Attack Olajuwon helicopter.
Sure.
This mission goes by the call name Winner Takes All, Olajuwon versus Metal Wolf.
If you say so.
Godspeed, Mr. President.
What do I want? I'm currently pretty happy with my weapon loadout, I'll be honest. I could try to get a better handgun. It's got a lower starting capacity, but I almost never go through it anyway.
The enemy are... Good luck.
Have I saved? I have. Okay, just wanted to make sure. I need 2 more energy pods for an upgrade. So that'll be nice to
This
get.
is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting. I'm coming to you live today from a U.S. military base in the outskirts of Houston, Texas. Scarce
God, this music is
resources sent
bonkers.
from the Space Plane Center are collected and kept here. The U.S. military is collectively managing these goods under martial law. Acting as the defense for this area is this Super Assault Heavy Attack Elijah Wan helicopter. Take a look at this firepower. 44mm M197 anti-aircraft guns, 80mm Bofors anti-aircraft cannons, 2 10mm grenade launchers, and finally 12 missile containers. In
This
addition
seems
to this
unnecessary.
arsenal, it has the capacity to hold over 100 soldiers. A veritable flying fortress. As long as the Elijah One is on the scene, Metal Wolf get off so easily.
Ooh. Weird line read there.
Hey, Mr. Newsman! You rang?
The Elijah One appears to be dropping parachute troops from its cargo bay. It'll be trouble when those reinforcements land. Destroy the target areas while shooting down the enemy dropping into the battle.
Don't interrupt me with the shitty cutscene.
Those must be some new kinds of weapons. They're being dropped one after another from the Elijah One. Metal Wolf will have no choice but to deal with this firepower.
Oh, it took away my charge? Son of a bitch.
An elite paratrooper sniper unit and the pride of the U.S. Airborne is joining the fight. They're dropping into battle one after the other. This is a scene of biblical proportions. A modern-day David and Goliath.
Okay, Mr. President, let's shoot them down.
I mean, you'll remember who won the David and Goliath story, right?
You should knock out the launch bay doors that drop the bomb.
Because it wasn't the
By
giant.
reducing the strong attack, that device seems to have improved the guidance function performance of the smart bomb, Mr. President. The performance of the smart bomb seems to have fallen off. If there's no guidance device, it's flying blind. A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
Ow! Jeez! Oh, fucking hell.
Damage rate is above 50%. Get into gear.
I'm in gear.
Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is over 70%.
Ow! Jeez. A lot happens quickly here.
From Metal Wolf, there's no saving the pilot inside. This is DNN's Peter Mc...
The Elijah One appears to be dropping parachute troops from its cargo bay. It'll be trouble when those reinforcements land. Destroy the target areas while shooting down the enemy dropping into the battle.
Yeah.
Trooper sniper unit and the pride of the U.S. Airborne is joining the fight. They're dropping into battle one after the other. This is a scene of biblical proportions, a modern-day David and Goliath.
Okay, Mr. President, let's shoot them down. The performance of the smart bomb seems to have fallen off. If there's no guidance device, it's flying blind.
Huh, Metal Wolf is trying to escape from the base.
I'm not.
The mission was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops. You should knock out the launch bay doors that block the bombs. First, start by reducing the strong attacks. That device seems...
Jeez. I'm in gear. They're just jumping robotic landmines and robot snipers and... Maybe I could use a tiny bit of sympathy. Oh, gang.
were among the POWs you rescued.
Oh, Lord.
They were held against their will to research space resources.
Take a look at that. The U.S. ground forces have been totally decimated by the hand of Metal Wolf. But we still have the Speed Ace up our sleeve.
Speed Ace? Maybe that's
that trump card being
a poker term.
The Super Assault Heavy Attack Elijah 1 helicopter.
Jeez. Oh, but they're really struggling to hit me.
Oh, Metal Wolf is trying to escape from the base.
Destroying the launch bay doors, Mr. President. First, start by reducing the strong attacks.
I literally don't know where the launch bay doors are.
From Metal Wolf's fierce assault, the Elijah 1 fuselage has been damaged, but the Elijah 1 was designed to withstand damage from 155mm anti-aircraft cannons. It ain't over till the fat lady sings.
Yeah, but I've got a railgun.
Elijah 1. Damage to the Elijah 1 has become intense, but giving up is not in the U.S. military's vocabulary. And the reason is, the Super Attack Elijah 1 helicopter is still in action.
How did that miss exactly? Whatever.
The Elijah 1's armor plating has taken an awful beating.
Okay.
The dreaded Metal Wolf
Now I want to
like a demon on a rampage.
get my stuff. And by my stuff, I mean rescue some hostages. You'll know I didn't mean it in a bad way, right? Yeah, you do. I just want to bust some stuff because there's sometimes energy pods in here, and you need those to strengthen your... Fuck off. To strengthen your armor. Holy frame rate, Batman. There we go. I told you there'd be one of them around. Okay.
What's this? A Super Assault Elijah 1 helicopter. The helicopter the military said could never be shot down. This aerial fortress has been destroyed by one single foe dressed in mobile attack armor. But I will never give up hope. And hope will never yield to violence. I believe in American justice and my journalistic convictions. Because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword.
The trucks I destroyed are still casting shadows. That's fun.
Hey, Mr. Journalist! Take a good long look. I think it's time for a new pen.
Throws up a middle finger. Still only got one of the energy pods. That's crazy. Last one was probably from the hostages I missed. In retaking the Spaceplane Center, President Wilson put an end to Hawk's control of the nation's aerospace resources. The spoils were funneled to cities across America, effectively ending Hawk's rationing system. As freedom rang from sea to shining sea, I saw the smiles on each of the American people's faces, and I started to wonder, have I been getting this man all wrong?
Did you get in touch with the Resistance?
No, still no word. Maybe he was captured by coup d'etat forces.
No, he'd never let that happen.
You don't know who he is.
I'm sure he's out there waiting to make his move. I must see him. I made him a promise.
Oh, Mr. President.
That makes me so hot.
I'm off to the next battlefront.
Ooh, Miami Beach. That's exciting. Which one has the fewest hostages? It's a rough guess of how long the level's going to be. Let's do Miami Beach. Destroy the command cruiser.
The enemy force sends out over 1,000 citizens a day from Miami, trafficking them into overseas white slavery.
You can just say slavery. Not every American is white.
The command cruiser moored on the coast directs troops in the Atlantic. It has long-range, high-powered missiles on board. Stay on constant guard. Many helicopters join the defense. Concentrate your attacks on intercepting these cannonballs. The objective is the destruction of all target areas and the command cruiser. This mission goes by the call name... A lovely and clear sea once more. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
That can replace my other handgun, which I don't use frequently, but still worth having more than one.
The enemy for the command. Good luck.
Anyway, I need to change the music. Let's try... Jack, do you think that's Piano Clitoris? I think it is.
Enemy forces occupy Miami Beach. That battle cruiser is the command ship, directing the Atlantic Ocean troops in this area. Attack the cruiser and the coup d'etat forces, leisurely enjoying their holiday. And sink them to the bottom of this grand ocean.
Copy that.
I mean, they're on the coast.
For
They'll
their
drop like
sakes,
8
I
inches.
hope they enjoyed their last R&R.
The Navy cruiser will fire powerful long-range missiles. You'll need constant warning, Mr. President. Bombers are approaching. Be on alert. The bomber group seems to have received a request from the target area and is on their way. The bombing will be dangerous. You should sever the reinforcements ahead of time. POWs you rescued. He was surely forced to play the ukulele on the beach.
Why would you assume that?
Missiles are approaching. Watch out for aerial attacks. From that Navy cruiser are on a collision course. Please do not be caught off guard.
Jeez! Yes, this is all about zigging and or zagging. And there are landmines? Jesus.
Whoa! That didn't surprise me one bit. More long-range missiles. These attacks will rage on unless you wipe out the launch source.
Give me a second, I need to check something. I return. Can't reach that yet.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They will work to the bone. Mr. President!
Okay. So just instant drop off into death. Cool. I can get behind that. I can't. I hate it. But, you know, that's where we are.
The Navy cruiser will fire powerful long-range missiles. You'll need constant warning, Mr. President. bomber group seems to have received a request from the target area and is on their way. The bombing will be dangerous. You should sever the reinforcements ahead of time. Long-range missiles are approaching. Watch out for aerial attacks.
Yo, I didn't even think to look behind me. That's sneaky. Man, it's so hard to see where I am. Okay.
Mr. President, are you turning your back on the enemy? Get back to the action! You rescued. He was surely forced to play the ukulele on the beach. More long-range missiles. These attacks will rage on unless you wipe out the launch source. Flight pattern. Whoa! The missiles are airborne. Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were worked to the bone without any vacation maintaining that battle cruiser.
Ah, that's what I missed.
That voice, is that the Eagle of the Atlantic, Brigadier General Robert Forrester?
Your former commander.
Metal Wolf, I don't know what you're up to.
Wow, this voice acting is bad.
There. But I can tell you this. You're public enemy #1.
Going head-to-head with this kind of firepower isn't the smart way. Start by crushing the gun battery. The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
Thank you for sharing that, Winter.
Missiles from that Navy cruiser are on a collision course. Please
President? All the target areas have been destroyed. Only the battle cruiser remains. Now
Hell yeah.
get cracking. Mr. President, are you turning your back on the enemy? Get back to the action!
Stitch, I'm so excited. I've been pugged. It's what I always wanted. I'm not going to say that's all the hostages, but that's definitely all of the hostages I've seen. There was an upgrade I saw spinning somewhere over here. There we go.
Mr. President.
Ow!
All right. Oh, laying out landmines on the beach. They should give a little thought to the summer swimmers and vacationers.
Any upgrades in any of these? No. I don't know who that is, Winter. Lack of any music is a bit weird. Ah. Thank you for the context, Winter.
Sectors 1 through 5 are flooded. Repair crew, get on the scene. Do not withdraw. Fire! Fire!
Dude, literally, what are they going to do?
Sailors, abandon your post. Hurry and escape. Grab any wounded and run. General, you run away too. We military men will never be cowardly lambs. We're brave lions until the end.
Okay, well then you're a dead lion. Enjoy.
Now carry out your duty. Carry out your own justice. Farewell, General!
The battle
with vacationers once again.
I don't know if it will, actually.
Yeah, for those who survived.
Great going, Mr. President.
Jeez, who did I miss? I scoured that beach. The sinking of Hawk's command cruiser dealt a crushing blow to his Atlantic Marine forces and put an end to his heinous trafficking of American citizens out of Miami. As for the sunken cruiser, it became a rich ecosystem that teems with marine life, including a new species of coral which I'm sure you've heard of. Scientists named it Sea Forester in honor of Brigadier General Robert Forrester. The missteps that ended his life bear remembering. Let his tragedy never be repeated. I mean, that is very American, to honor the people who fought on the side of tyranny and fascism. I mean,
the situation on the ground across America.
Cruel oppression of U.S. citizens still continues all over the nation.
I guess neither of us will see any time off soon. I'm off to the next battle zone. Update me on the situation, Jody.
Yes, Mr. President.
I'm not going to, at least not yet. But between streams, I might go back to some of these where I've done not a lot of the hostages, especially like this, Beverly Hills, and I might try to do better. God, I hope so, Winter. That's going to be a long mission. Half an hour, I should be able to
Has concentrated
do Chicago.
in the center of Chicago. Intelligence's most educated guess is that the purpose is to re-educate the citizens and strengthen their support for the vice president. Though there are many target areas, it is possible to annihilate the enemy by effectively using the train to move from building to building. Destroy the target areas and let the citizens wake up to their town with its tranquility restored.
This is just the plot of The Blob.
This mission goes by the call name Chicago Daybreak.
That's the only operation name that sounded even vaguely good so far.
Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Nope, I want to develop first. You're not going to stop me from making even cooler railguns. RGRH. The Vice President's go-to railgun, capable of repeating fire. That's a really slow charge, though. I'll manufacture one, but I'm not going to use it yet.
Enemy forces occupy Chicago. Destroy all the target areas and liberate the town of Chicago.
Copy that.
Is this Sonic Adventure 2?
Well, if it isn't the heinous terrorist, public enemy number one.
Richard!
Oh, you've done excellent work, Michael. How about a reward to show my appreciation? Poison gas will annihilate the city in 5 minutes.
Fucking timed missions.
Metal Wolf will be blamed for the slaughter of Chicago. Have a nice day. Or not, Michael.
It's the second one, Winter. Wow, that's a bad laugh.
Each target area has started up their poison gas controls. If the density of the poison gas exceeds 181 parts per million, human death is guaranteed. Destroy the target areas. What's that?
Coming to you live from the skies over Chicago, this is DNN's Peter McDonald. Using poison gas as his weapon of choice, Metal Wolf seeks to obliterate the city of Chicago.
How? These are...
Coward. Even cruelty has a limit.
These are clearly set up before I even
The
arrived.
U.S. military will put a stop to this.
That journalist is up to his old misinformed tricks again. Please hurry, Mr. President. From destroying the poison gas source, the poison gas density has gone down. But don't let down your guard. Hurry up, Mr. President. What's that? Mr. President, that's a tank filled with poisonous gas neutralizer. The soldiers must be tired if they left that out in such an obvious place.
Can I just go up the stairs? I guess, sort of. Where was the thing? I could have sworn it was up here. Oh well.
Exceeded 50 parts per million. Metal Wolf is a villain down to his last mecha bolt. The gas will reach a fatal density in another 3 minutes. Metal Wolf won't even give us enough time to make instant noodles.
That journalist is always a day late and $1 short. Hurry up, Mr. President.
I thought this was supposed to reduce.
Mr. President?
Do I have to, like, shoot those? Ah, that's what I have to do. Cool, that 100% wasn't clear.
Strength is high against live ammunition.
Jesus.
POWs you rescued. He was forced to sing the blues for the troops.
There's nothing wrong with the blues. Don't say it like that.
The military only has 3 operating bases left.
That drawbridge is...
Only 1 minute until the density of the poison gas reaches fatal limits.
At this rate, the density will exceed 181 ppm. Please hurry, Mr. President.
Oh my lord. Oh lord, I don't know where the last area is. Last 2 areas. Did I completely miss them? I wish I could see where I was on the map. It is so poorly indicated. How? Okay, there I am. Oh yeah, I can.
The fatal density is over 170 parts per million. Dear Lord, please save us sinners.
Oh, that damn journalist. Talk to the vice president, not God, about that.
The poison gas density has exceeded the critical fatality rate. An utter nightmare.
Also, an incredibly difficult mission.
Each target area has started up their poison gas control. If the density of the poison gas exceeds 181 parts per million, human death is guaranteed. Destroy the target areas before the density reaches 181 ppm. What's that? Density has gone down, but don't let down your guard. Hurry up, Mr. President. What's that? Mr. President, that's a tank with poisonous gas neutralizer. The soldiers must be tired if they left that out in such an obvious place.
I miss anything back before? No.
To our own DNN human fatality density measuring device, the density of poison gas in the city has already exceeded 50 parts per million. Metal Wolf is a villain down to his last mecha bolt.
Mr. President.
Ah, this is one of the ones I missed.
The way things are going, the gas will reach a fatal density in another 3 minutes. Metal Wolf won't even give us enough time to make instant noodles.
That journalist is always a day late and $1 short. Hurry up, Mr. President.
Not again! Another dire blow to the military. The military only has 3 operating bases left.
Assemble this sequencer.
Oh, there are dudes up there, I think. Yeah.
Some scientists. They were probably used to research poison gas.
This sequencer.
Okay.
The defense strength is high against live ammunition. Was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to sing the blues for the troops. That drawbridge is a symbol of the city and its rivers. Seeing it open is quite a sight, but if we can't cross, we'll be in a jam. Hurry up!
Wait, what did I miss here? There's stuff on the other side. Okay. Okay.
Mr. President?
Okay, I should be able to do it in time.
Only 1 minute until the density of the poison gas reaches fatal limits.
At this rate, the density will exceed 181 ppm. Please hurry, Mr. President.
An utter nightmare. The U.S. military has been demolished once again by Metal Wolf.
Hey, have you noticed how I won? Oh, there we go.
Failure. Could it be that the hand of God reached down to save us?
No! You're just an idiot.
I've just looked into the eyes of Metal Wolf. Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge. But our coverage of these events will continue.
Chat.
Because
He is significantly dumber. Significantly dumber than the reporter from RAD.
I'll say one thing for the guy. At least his misreporting is consistent.
As long as the city is safe, who cares?
I'm shocked I got that many hostages. The Chicago gassing was only the first of many Hawk had planned. If the American people would not submit to him, he thought, then they could be slaughtered by him. Fortunately, President Wilson stepped in and put a halt to these unspeakable acts. Among the Chicago survivors was a little girl who told reporters at the time, "As the gas was closing in, I looked up and saw God. And you know what? God is made of steel." I know they think that's a cool line.
What does the nation say about all this?
Citizens have already begun to wake up to the Vice President's evil intentions. They couldn't stage a revolt in time.
Just the thought of a revolt is enough. I'll take back the nation soon. Full speed ahead!
I'm with you all the way, Mr. President.
I just want to make sure I save.
Good luck and
I don't trust this game to autosave. It did, but I don't trust it. Well, chat, this game continues to be absolutely bonkers. But I'm having more fun than I'm not, if that makes any sense. Let's take a look at who we can raid. I mean, the answer is a lot of people, but I think pretty sure Cahill is live. Or was? Yeah, Cahill's still going. No, the ratio is better than 50-50. Anyway, yeah. Let's raid Cahill. That's not what I'm looking to do. Anyway, I will be live again on Friday, 5:30 Eastern Time, where I'm going to continue and probably finish this. I haven't yet planned anything for next week, but I mean, there are a lot of robot games. It's fine. I'll figure something out. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful evening, or whatever time zone it is for you. I will hopefully catch you in my next stream. Say hi to KO for me. Have a good one, everybody. Ciao.